At exactly 2:13 a.m., Caleb Rain's phone rang. He almost didn't answer. Unknown number. No caller ID. Just silence on the other end for 3 long seconds. And then a voice he hadn't heard in 10 years said, "Caleb. I'm sorry I took so long." His heart stopped. Because that voice belonged to someone who wasn't supposed to be alive. Caleb had spent the last decade trying to forget her. Not because he wanted to. But because it was the only way he knew how to survive. Her name was Alara Voss. And 10 years ago, she disappeared without a trace. No goodbye. No explanation. No closure. Just gone. Back then, Caleb was 24. Working late shifts at a small auto repair shop, living in a cramped apartment, trying to figure life out. Alara was different. She didn't just walk into rooms, she changed them. She laughed like she didn't care who was watching. She spoke like every word mattered. And when she looked at Caleb, it felt like she saw the version of him he hadn't become yet. They met on a rainy evening at a bus stop. He offered her his jacket. She never gave it back. Instead, she gave him something else. A reason to believe his life could be more than just getting by. They were inseparable after that. Late-night drives. Conversations that stretched until sunrise. Dreams they were too afraid to tell anyone else. Alara wanted to leave the city. She talked about it constantly. 10 years from now, she'd say. We won't even recognize this life. Caleb believed her. Until the night everything changed. It was a Thursday. She said she had something important to tell him. They planned to meet at their usual spot. A quiet overlook just outside the city. Caleb waited. And waited. And waited. But Alara never showed up. At first, he thought something came up. Then he called. No answer. He texted. Nothing. By morning, her phone was off. By evening, she was gone. No note. No signs of struggle. No explanation. Just a life, erased. Caleb searched for weeks. Police reports. Hospitals. You'll never get answers. So he tried. He buried the memories. Packed away the photos. Told himself a story that hurt less. She chose to disappear. But deep down, he never believed it. And now, 10 years later, her voice was on the phone. Real. Shaking. Alive. Caleb, she whispered again. I don't have much time. His throat tightened. Where are you? A pause. Then. I can't tell you that. Anger rushed in, fast and sharp. You disappear for 10 years, 10 years. And this is how you come back. I know, she said softly. I know I don't deserve to call you. Then why did you? Silence. Then something unexpected. Because you were never supposed to be part of it. Alara explained in fragments. 10 years ago, she witnessed something she wasn't meant to see. Something dangerous. People started watching her. Following her. Threatening her. She told me if I stayed, she said, voice trembling. You wouldn't be safe. So you just left? Caleb snapped. You let me think you were gone forever? I thought it was the only way to protect you. Caleb sat in silence. 10 years of pain. Rearranging itself in seconds. You should have trusted me, he said quietly. I wanted to, she whispered. But loving you meant leaving you. That hit harder than anything else. Why now? He asked. Another pause. Longer this time. Then. Because I'm dying. The words landed like a weight. There's something I need you to know, before it's too late. The call lasted 7 minutes. 7 minutes to fill 10 years of silence. 7 minutes to say everything that should have been said back then. When it ended, the line went dead. Caleb tried calling back. No answer. The number no longer existed. The next morning, a package arrived at his door. No return address. Inside was the jacket he gave her the night they met. Folded carefully. And in the pocket, a single note. Handwritten. Familiar. It said, "I never stopped choosing you. I just had to do it from a distance." Caleb sat there for a long time, holding the past in his hands, realizing something that changed everything. Some people don't leave because they stopped loving you. They leave because loving you came with a cost you never saw. And sometimes, the hardest truth to accept is this: the call you've been waiting for might come, just not in time.